Hi, I'm here to share about my testimony of how God brought me through a journey of healing in my struggle of pornography. The first time I saw something pornographic, I was primary 1 and just had a sensing that it was wrong and against the Christian values. I remember somewhere in the middle, I recall stopping for a while and it picked again when I was in primary 5. I saw a romantic relationship between two men and I just got intrigued and that got me interested. As soon as it did not give me that excitement, I find myself searching for something more, and I've attempted to quit many times as I was quite sick of living a lie, and this addiction of mine was something I kept very secret. I also had this fear of going to hell because of this sinful part of me, and even though I had all this fear, it was hard to break clean from this when I was feeling down. Porn became my form of escape, like from the pains and sorrows of life. Porn became my morphine and it numbs pain. I remember during a youth service in church, there was an altar call and they were asking the youths who were struggling with sin to come forward for prayer and encouragement. That moment, I felt that God was telling me to go, but I hesitated because the leader that I wanted to approach knew my sister and I was really afraid that she would find out. I felt it was quite hard to share at that time because struggling with pornography as a girl was something that people would be very grossed out because it was not normal for girls to go through it. So that made it even harder to share about what I was going through. However, when I was 18, I shared with somebody and it was my first breakthrough and also the start of the healing journey that God had planned out for me. So I shared with this missionary of how I didn't feel like I was a Christian at all. He did not judge me, he prayed for me and encouraged me to walk on a different path. He made me realize that I was seeing God in the wrong light. That moment I realized how much God loved me. I always felt that He was very distant and didn't love me. And it was like a breath of new life. I feel like I could live with this new sense of freedom. And it's been about 5 years since that day, and I'm still going through that process of healing. This process really wouldn't be possible without the support and encouragement from my brothers and sisters in Christ and the mentors that God put in my life who really gave me that safe space to share my struggle, and there were people that I could seek help from. I used to be very defeated and beaten down when I fell back into my addiction. But now I know that God has made a promise with me that He will eventually bring me out of this. It's still a journey, but I hold on to this promise firmly because I know He is faithful and He will deliver me. So I may have failed many times, but I would keep on fighting. I won't give up, and to allow God to break these chains of mine. It's really a work in progress.